my name is Angie. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I am a mom to 4. I homeschool, I love to read good books, and that is what I talk about a lot on this channel. Today's video in particular, I wanted to talk about my reading goals. And so I love goals. I love setting them. I love watching other people set goals. And when it comes to reading goals, I wanted to wait just a bit because I have just started this channel. I really started it back in January, so it's only, 8 months old. And I didn't want to kind of set unrealistic goals for myself or just whatever. I just wanted to feel it out, I guess is a good way to put it. So I'm ready to kind of set some goals for the remainder of the year. And granted, it is like the strangest year in history, 2020, so I really don't know what's going to happen. So I only picked 4 goals that are really central to who I am. So I wanted to share that with you today. So let's just hop in. So my first goal is to read at least 4 books a month. And I know that's not very impressive, especially for BookTube, but it is for me. That is a very reasonable amount of books for me to read, especially as I'm entering the homeschool year and all of those things. And it just takes a little bit more time as my kids are getting older. But reading is such a passion and I want to keep it going. And so setting myself about a book a week, 4 books a month goal is reasonable. I mean, I set a 24 book goal for the year, which I have surpassed. And so I think I can do 4 books a month. So that's my plan. Okay, goal number 2 is to keep trying new authors and genres. Not necessarily new releases. So that's not really what I mean. I don't have the budget for new releases unless I'm organized enough to get my name on a wait list at the library right away, which I'm trying to be more on top of that. But so not really new releases, but new authors and new genres. Because I think second only to how amazing the community is, my favorite thing about BookTube is the recommendations. I love the recommendations I've gotten from subscribers. I love the recommendations I've gotten from just watching a ton of BookTube videos. I'm always writing things down. I'm always putting things in my Goodreads. And so I have read some amazing books because of that. So I just want to keep doing that this year for the remainder of the year. And again, if I only read 4 books a month, it's hard to read all of these amazing books. So anyway, that's my hope for goal number 2, is to just keep reading new authors and genres. Okay, so goal 3 is to read books off of my lists. So I'm a list maker. I make lists of books I want to read. And I even made a whole series on this channel back in the spring. I think it started in March. It was called Spring Through the Genres. I just went through a number of different genres and I shared my books that I want to read in those genres. And most of the lists were like 8 to 12 books. And I've been slowly picking some of those up as I find them used. And so I want to just keep reading those. And why I made this a specific goal is because I do sometimes get a bit of squirrel tendency, like the new, the shiny, the like what everybody's talking about, what everybody's reading. I want to just like see what it's all about, and that's not a bad thing. I mean, I probably will do that still, but there are some books that I really want to get to that I'm really excited about. And granted, maybe a lot of booktubers read them 5 years ago or something like that, but that's fine. I still know they're going to be good books and I really want to get to them. So that's number 3. And number 4, the last one, is to read books that I am interested in learning something from them. So I like to read books that I can learn something from. And so I like to read a lot of like nonfiction books or homeschooling books, or I've been sharing this summer books on science and faith that I'm trying to kind of work out where do I stand on that, or where do I fall out on these things. And so it's like some of those books that are maybe a little bit more higher thinking books, I want to make sure that I pick those. And sometimes in these seasons of busyness, busy homeschool, busy kids, busy life, I'll pick easier books, but I don't want to forget about all the books that I have on my shelves or have on my list that I'm really interested in learning something about those specific topics. And so I have found that I do really well with readathons. They keep me kind of on task, especially some of the nonfiction readathons, to picking up these books that I really want to get to. But anyway, that's my 4th goal. And so that's just kind of where I'm at. That's where I want to end 2020. We'll see how this goes. It doesn't sound too challenging. I'm not setting myself up with some big expectations or anything. It's 4 books a month. Keep reading what I like. Make sure I'm reading off of my list and not getting distracted. And then just keep learning. So anyway, that is what I have for this video. I hope this is interesting to you or that you find this enjoyable, and I would love to hear some of your goals. I know a lot of people make their goals in January, but if you have some that you've made that you want to share, I would love to hear about them. So please comment below with some of those, especially if you're making some new ones that you want to finish out 2020 with. So we can always improve 2020. That is what I have for this video. Thank you for stopping by. Please consider liking, subscribing, all of those things, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, take care.